Good morning, Facebook family and friends and YouTube subscribers. Today is Tuesday, February the 2nd, 2015. And, okay, so as you all know, I've lived in Atlanta for the past 27 years. I moved here January 9th, 1989. That was 27 years ago. And I've been accused of not really having videos that are in a positive, reflect Atlanta in a positive light. Some people say that I kind of have a kind of pessimistic view of Atlanta, maybe of the world. It could be my age. I'm not the young little chicken I was when I first got to Atlanta. I'm not the young person who, let's face it, guys, I've been through a lot. Like most people, I've lived a life. I'm a very happy person. So I wanted to say some positive things about Atlanta because Atlanta is a great place to live. It's affordable. I remember my first apartment in Atlanta. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, a townhouse. I paid $450. It was either $425 or $450 per month, and it was brand new, fairly new or renovated. And that was back in 1990 something, early 90s. My first house I purchased in Stone Mountain. My mortgage payment was, and I remember panicking, being very afraid, was I going to be able to afford this mortgage payment? I remember closing on that house and going home thinking, oh my God, what have I done? I was scared to death thinking, how am I going to pay this mortgage payment? Am I going to be able to afford this? It was $750 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a swimming pool in the backyard. $750 included the taxes and insurance. And I was panicking. I was 23. I was afraid. I was scared. And so many people said, oh, you're going to fail. You're going to lose the house. $750. I wish I had that house right now today. Whew. Matter of fact, it would be paid for if I had kept that house. My first mortgage payment, 750 smackaroos a month. That's cheap. I look back at that now, but I was a little kid back there at 23, a person who was afraid I took on such a responsible task. Would I be able to, handle it? So I've learned there are some great things about Atlanta, and you do have a large black gay population, so I was comfortable here. I wasn't afraid because I could be myself. I could be free. I could do whatever I wanted to. And maybe that's what made me such a bold person. Because I would go every place and I would see gay people who look like me, who talk like me, who dress like me, who represented who I am. So for me, Atlanta became a place where I could just let my hair down, literally, and be happy, free. So there are some very positive things about living here in Atlanta. Atlanta is it's an easy place to live. You can have a nice car, you can have a nice apartment, you can have a nice home. It ain't gonna kill you financially. You could enjoy life. You have a large black population here. You see people who look like you doing things that you want to do. You get to enjoy that type of stuff. There's clubs, there's restaurants. There's a million restaurants in the city. Great food, shopping, whatever you want to do. And there's a great airport to get you in and out of here. Atlanta is an easy city for most people to live here because, you're not, because it's affordable, you can kind of enjoy life a little bit. You can have a little breather. Race relations are not that bad here. I mean, of course, there are issues all over the United States, but for the most part, race relations are fairly easy here in Atlanta. Whites and blacks do intermingle in places like Lenox Mall, restaurants and stores and some nightclubs, so, it's a positive environment. You can actually see, this is a city where you can see African Americans who are doing well. There are some people in this city who are doing financially great. Not all of them, but there are quite a few African Americans or Black Americans or whatever we being called these days. I don't know what we call ourselves, Black Americans. I think you see a lot of people here who have nice cars, they have nice homes, they have, you have a lot of couples, a lot of married couples here. There are some really great things taking place here in Atlanta. Atlanta ain't New York, it's not Chicago, and most definitely ain't Miami, which I would love to live. For me, I've reached a point where I've outgrown this place. I've been here for a very long time. When I started doing the math, and I realized I've been here for 27 years. I literally started to go get a U-Haul and pack it up and say, I'm out of here. But for now, I'm here. I mean, I did 20 years. I mean, a lot of people think that Atlanta is a place that you really can't, as a black gay man, you really can have a relationship. But me and Earl lived together in the same household since 1998. We've been together technically for 20 years. That's a very long damn time for us in the city where most people say a relationship can't survive. Oh, it can survive. It can survive. It might be hell on earth, but you will survive. So you can have a great relationship. It's up to you and the person involved in that relationship. Keep everybody else out your damn business, family members included. And that's another thing. I have a ton of family members here. I mean, so every time we have family reunions, I have all these people who show up in town, and they come here because they love the city. They think it's an exciting and fun place to come visit. And it can be if you're on the outside looking in, but after you've been here for a while, such as myself, it can become, you just want to go someplace else. So for me, I'm looking further south in Florida, even San Juan, Puerto Rico. I just want to go. I want to go someplace where the sun shines year round, and I'm near a beach. Hell, I'm old. I just want to be able to walk on the beach. I don't need nothing much. I can take it there. If I could pitch a tent on the beach and live there, I'd be happy as can be, as long as it's a Starbucks around the corner too. I can give me some coffee. So Atlanta can be a great place. You can live your dreams here in Atlanta. There are some amazing opportunities here in Atlanta because now you have all these film studios and movies and production companies. And, Tyler Perry kicked off his career here in Atlanta. He's doing fabulous. He's doing extremely well. A lot of people think I have something against Tyler Perry. I love Tyler Perry. I don't think Tyler Perry I think Tyler Perry disappointed me by walking away from the black gay community. And that's just how I feel. I think he had an amazing opportunity to really do something with these guys and really explain to church-going Christians that people don't choose to be gay. It's just who they are. And I think Tyler Perry kind of botched that, in my opinion. I mean, you can't change your sexuality, and it doesn't make some sense to hide your sexuality. But that's a whole other video. But people say, I dislike Tyler Perry. No, I don't have anything against Tyler Perry. I'm very happy that Tyler Perry is having great success here in Atlanta. I just think that sometimes we have to look. It ain't about Walter. It's not about Tyler Perry. It's about the other people later on down the line. That's why I don't really. That's why I do these videos, because I want people to look at my life and maybe not make the same mistakes that I made. Maybe learn from mistakes. I listen to these stories I tell. Listen to the advice I give, my personal opinions. And if you don't like what I have to say, just listen. Just listen and think about it, and decide what works for you and what doesn't work for you. I mean, that's why I do these videos. I just hope that people can learn and grow, and not walk down the same path and make some of the same mistakes that I made. But Atlanta is a great place to live, a great place to thrive, a great place to dream and strive and do what you want to do. You can live a wonderful life here in Atlanta, but you also have to make sure you don't get caught up with the wrong crowds and the wrong people. Every city has an underbelly of wickedness, I'll say. And there's some wicked people here in Atlanta, so you need to avoid those people. Atlanta is the #1 spot for a lot of bad stuff: drug trafficking, human trafficking, prostitution, escorting, sex trade. All kinds of stuff is going on here in the city. You wouldn't necessarily think this was going on in a southern city in America, in the Bible Belt. So much shit going on in the city, you'd be amazed. So I just try to get people to understand I'm not some bitter person. I'm a very happy individual. Like I said, I've been here for 27 years. It's just a long time to be in one place. A lot of people have been able to move around and do other things. Unfortunately, that wasn't my journey. And I'm hoping that in the future, I'll be able to move around and go to different places and do different things with my life. And I have to be stuck here in Atlanta. Me and Earl are trying to figure out some stuff now how we can get out of here. It might help our relationship. Who knows? Anyway, if you like my videos, share them with family members and friends. And I hope you all got something positive about my 27 years in Atlanta. It's a city that I have a love-hate relationship in Atlanta, I ain't gonna lie. There are some great things. I can get in my car and do wonderful things here. and I thrive personally. So anyway, share my videos with family members. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm out of here. Enjoy your Tuesday.